In 2015, the world stood on the edge of a precipice. Climate change was no longer just a topic for environmentalists, it was an existential threat. The effects were undeniable: rising sea levels, wildfires, extreme weather patterns, and more. The scientific community had been warning us for decades, but change was slow. Then came COP21, the United Nations Climate Change Conference, held in Paris. It was here, amidst the backdrop of a world on fire, that world leaders came together with one common goal: to create a global agreement to combat climate change. The stakes were higher than ever, and the clock was ticking. Could the world finally come together and make the changes needed to save the planet? The agreement that emerged was known as the Paris Climate Agreement, a historic accord signed by nearly 200 countries, all pledging to keep global temperatures well below 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial level. But how could nations with such differing interests agree on such a crucial matter? What compromises were made behind the scenes? And, more importantly, would these promises truly save the planet, or were they nothing more than words on paper? While the Paris Agreement was hailed as a victory, it was also met with skepticism. The commitments made by countries were not legally binding, meaning there were no true penalties for non-compliance. Despite the best efforts of negotiators, some of the world's biggest polluters like the United States, China, and India had made very different commitments. Could nations with such conflicting priorities ever truly work together? In 2017, President Donald Trump made headlines with a shocking announcement: the U.S. would be withdrawing from the Paris Climate Agreement. But despite the setback caused by Trump's withdrawal, the world didn't give up. Countries like France, China, and India remained committed to the agreement, pushing for stronger action. Cities, states, and corporations in the U.S. even pledged to continue honoring the Paris Agreement, proving that climate action wasn't solely dependent on one nation's politics. If you enjoyed this story, please like and subscribe to our channel for more thrilling updates. Don't forget to hit the bell to stay notified.